People aren't hopping on the bandwagon of hating on Skate 4 for no reason. There are so many reasons contributing to why there is such a huge disappointment surrounding the game, with that being from the art style, the map, the challenges, customization, and microtransactions. And there's people who don't understand the problem. They'll defend EA's choices with microtransactions, and we've all said, call Skate 4 perfect, but we all know it's far from it. With the majority of branded clothes locked behind paywalls, the game coming out on mobile, pretty much confirming but vaguely pro skaters won't really make much of a return, other than as a JPEG image. But hey, I can finally jump off a building in a Fortnite skydiving animation and put my character out of his misery. And the people who you'll see defend the game, you'll see them say,
Skate free.
You don't have to spend on the cosmetics.
These haters haven't even played the playtest.
or it's just...
It's in pre-alpha.
It's only in pre-alpha.
I'm Jay Ballmer, gameplay producer, working on Skate from EA Black Box. And that's where we started. How do we capture the experience of skateboarding? All the physical feel, the feeling of actually cracking an ollie, the feeling of doing those tricks and getting that sense of mastery. And as fans of the Tony Hawk series, it was time to really bring the feeling of skateboarding out.
And there you have it. The original developer of the Skate franchise saying Skate is meant to be as close to real-life skating, from controls to the feeling of the game. And people don't realise this. You get people like this.
Bunch of crybabies who didn't even to experience Skate Free. Talking around some, it's unrealistic. Meanwhile, Skate Free, Skate as a pop-up skeleton, or even the guy from Dead Space.
Like, this guy's point of it being unrealistic is because of the two characters that you unlock from Hall of Meat, which is a real thing from Fashion Magazine, which pretty much just showcases like the most horrific falls people have from skating, whether that be breaking bones or nearly even dying. Like, Skate gets praised for its Hall of Meat mode, but it is literally just based off of Thrasher's Hall of Meat. And you can also play as Dr. Pepper, which is a walking advertisement for Dr. Pepper, and Zombies is a cheat code, same as Dead Space. You can go the whole time playing this game without even knowing it. It's optional, and most games from the early 2000s, 2010s had cheat codes. And don't get me wrong, skating can be silly sometimes, but it's meant to be fun. Like in Skate, the cheat codes are meant to be fun. Characters like Den Bones and Meatman is supposed to be funny, and you unlock it from doing Hall of Meat challenges, which unlike Skate 4, you have to pay for these characters, because EA wants money. They earned $7.5 billion last year.
Congratulations.
Electronic Arts.
Hello, I like money.
I don't think they're going intentionally for silly, they just want your money.
Yeah, man, just fucking do something on this. Do something on this. Yeah. Like what? Blunt side or something. Come on, Spanky Blitz on the America video. Okay, I'll do it. Okay. Let's see.
And yeah, you can call Skate 3 silly because it got popularized by YouTubers like Jacksepticeye and Vanos Gaming, who did loads of silly things, showcasing what was possible. But then there's also the challenges, the massive gaps, and the glitches. But all the glitches in this game are glorified by YouTubers, making people believe that's what the game's about. And I mean, they're fun to do, I used to do them all the time. And then you have other playstyles like trick lining, which...
But nothing is coming out.
I'm just spamming my fucking controller!
I'm gonna...
He is leaving the online area, boy, you need to get back in there. Oh!
But this is stuff that makes people think the game's meant to be unrealistic. It's like me saying Tony Hawk, because you can play it realistic if you wanted to. It's a realistic game, but obviously it's not. You can do crazy shit like this, which I used to do. I used to play Tony Hawk since I was a kid as well. But these people have to realize Skate is meant to be realistic. All the unrealistic elements wouldn't be possible without the realistic side of this game. And I see people defending Skate 4's art style, saying Skate 3's cartoonish. But if you look at other games from 2010, Skate 3 kind of stands out graphically. Like, this is Black Ops 1 compared to Skate 3 and 4. Sims 3 versus Skate 4. The previous Skate games did not at all look cartoonish. And another thing I see is people saying the cosmetics are optional.
Wrong!
that should not be the case. You shouldn't be paying $5 for a fucking skateboard, grinding days to get loot boxes to get the clothes you literally want, most of it being unbranded, and clothing and imports being a massive part of Skate 3 in the previous games. Like, it's obvious people want to customize their skater, not pay $5 for a skateboard. And the imports around 2017 wouldn't really be possible without this YouTuber called Milky Bar Kid. He used to have a website up with all the imports, and he taught you how to put it on from PC to PS3. But he was known for finding so many glitches in Skate 3. And I was very lucky to play with him and Nightspeeds in a game of Skate. And in usual EA fashion, you've got to pay for clothes that are branded. They've recently said about players created clothing, but it would definitely be no branded clothes, and be like the awful non-branded items in the game, like board stickers. No skater in real life would be rolling around with these stickers on their board. Skate stickers are meant to be cool, like you get them and you're like, wow, I'm putting this on my board. Again though, money is the main focus of EA. They're literally adding a skate pass, like a battle pass. You have to pay for it or it'll be free, but it's more of it gonna be, you're gonna get better branded clothes with it being paid. To even further the fact the game's losing its identity, they literally asked if you are interested in skateboarding culture in a game about skateboarding. And they said about pro skaters being occasional visitors in Sanvan, but it's just gonna be JPEG images again like there are characters right now. There is no physical form of a pro skater or the original skaters. They should be in the game. They are a part of skateboarding. You look up to pro skaters because they are good at skating. And to even ask if you're interested in skateboarding culture is such a wild thing. And the game is a skateboarding game. Like, it really shows the target audience isn't the people that have been playing the game for 15 years. Like it's shown from the interview of the original developers, they literally say they are trying to make the game as close to skateboarding culture. They want it to feel like it's skateboarding. Without the skateboarding culture part of it and all the skating physics, you wouldn't have all the unrealistic parts of the game or really much of a good skateboarding game to begin with. And then with this statement, they pretty much say there's like no security because all the M Corp left, which is Mongo Corp from Skate 2, 1. It's the reason why the game map's so clean. But security was such a big part of the previous skating games, as well as in skateboarding itself, getting kicked out of spots. Added a more sense of realism to the game, making it more challenging to skate certain spots. But with all this in mind, will Skate even last? People really need to realise how much EA earns, 7.5 billion. And with the amount of hate towards Skate's microtransactions, the game might not get that many sales with it. And what does EA do when a game doesn't do well? They shut it down. As you can see, 60 to 100 games they've shut down. But that is literally not all of them, because it's not all accounted for. But let me show you how many games EA has shut down from 2010. And if this doesn't say something, they are literally shutting games from 2019, 20, 21, 22, 23, like FIFA, NFL, all the other sports games, all that include microtransactions. So if they shut it down, you have no access to the online with what you spent it on. Another recent game, Anthem, shutting down in January in 2026.
What inspired you to
make Anthem and have very expensive cosmetics?
money?
And again with the EA defenders, it's free to play, but no one asks for this. People want to pay for the game that is complete, not full of microtransactions and these low effort missions where you collect these fucking bearings which looks like straight out of Tony Hawk or Shaun White skateboarding. And let me tell you about the progression system if you want to unlock unbranded clothes pretty much. And if you want to unlock the first chapter of the map, you have to complete 454 mission objectives. And it'll take you days to complete this because the missions reset. And the loot boxes, you'll probably have to open about 10 of them to get the item you want. The whole game so far looks like if the devs looked at Pinterest with all these aesthetic skateboarding pictures and like, this is skateboarding. And they talk about shit like Skate is all about you. No, it's about EA and filling their pockets up with more money. Like, I bet you don't even know all the DLC in Sims 4 costs $1,000. That is an insane amount for a fucking video game. If you look on YouTube nowadays, a lot of videos about gaming is saying that the gaming industry is crashing. Mostly because all the games are becoming either free to play filled with microtransactions, or the games coming out buggy, or just unfinished. But you know, EA just does not know what they're doing with this game, apart from copying other trends from games to try and get more of a larger audience. That's not going to be there for this game. Like I mentioned, the progression system with loot boxes, you will have not that many challenges to do, and you have to wait a day for them to reset, because you'll complete them easily, but you have to play day after day to rank up your loot boxes so you can get more clothes. Am I complaining too much? I should play Session, is what I get on the comments saying to play Session. Like, there's nothing wrong with Session. It's a good skateboarding game, it looks good. But Skate was the original, and people enjoyed Skate for what it was. And for literally years, people were commenting for Skate 4. But EA, no, they want to make money. They know people want it, but they're not going to make it how you want it to be. You're better off doing what I'm doing, is getting a PC, modding Skate 3, and you can have so much more fun. That being silly mods to even making the game even more realistic, adding more tricks, parts from Skate 4. I made a whole video on how to do that, and 2 little edits using these mods. It makes the game so much more enjoyable. But please, stop defending Skate 4 and EA. You're defending a game from $1 billion company that just wants to make more money off of you. The only positive thing I can say about Skate 4 is the gameplay. I'm in the playtest, it plays smoothly. But you can do more things in Skate 3 if you mod it, because the physics just feel a lot more refined. Obviously, it's pre-alpha, I know,